Hey there, Greg. Haven't seen you since last year.
It's been a while. But
So,
yeah, we start again.
Yes.
Of course, we're kind of rushing through this year.
Because it's October,
Yeah.
not May or whatever.
First week of October. And we're just starting on a new project.
Nice. That's very smart of us.
Yes.
So what are we doing?
Well, we're making what was somebody else's creation, which was actually brilliant. But we're using their version to make our front cemetery gate.
Okay, so where most people have sort of pillars to hold up their proverbial cemetery sign,
We're making evil monks.
we're making monks. So, sort of basic inside is just going to be a plastic pole, and you see down at Greg's feet there. We're going to be using a little bit of corrugated tubing. Plastic pole is, there you go, in wood
X formation.
X formation. If necessary, we'll be able to lock those down even more with spikes into the ground if it turns out to be a particularly windy time.
You know it will be.
Yeah, always is. So we got a foam standard wig head in there. And what kind of cloth is that? That is just
10-ounce canvas cloth from Hudson Air Tools.
okay.
Hudson Air Tools, yeah. Hudson Air Tools. $7.49 for a 4x12. You need 2 of them. For just one dummy.
For one dummy, right?
We're making
And
2 dummies. So we have,
well, we have, but
we're 2 dummies, maybe 2 dummies.
we got lots of dummies. So one's just kind of draped over like a poncho, and the other one's split in half. Also, the thinner one's draped over like a poncho, and the last one is forming the hood. If you want a good tutorial on this, Alan Hobbs over at Stilt Beat Studio has a great how-to on this. We've just modified it so it's not just going to be a sort of stone monk. Our pole continues onward, and then from there will be the sign coming across, and of course we'll make another one of these for the other side. So instead of monster mudding this, we are going to hit it with bed line spray, really meant for truck bed lining, and we'll see how that looks. We also have to, there's Greg doing the shake.
Truck bed coating.
There you go. And before we spray, we'll probably want to
Gloves.
zap some of these little stringy bobs there. We were going to put in arms so that they could hold like a flaming something or other, but
October 6th.
to be honest, yeah, it's October 6th. We start late, so plan B is opposed to plan A, right? You shoot for plan A, you hope for plan B, and sometimes you get plan C. But this is plan B, so not too bad. Alright, so there it is, and I'll catch some action shots of spraying here once we get the folds and some of these things clipped off. Alright, so 6.5 cans of this stuff later. So that should give you an idea of how many, there's 3 dead cans over there. It's not the cheapest of ways to go, but it is quick. And you don't have to deal with heavy monster mud and stuff like that. Now, say we got 6 cans in it already, and there's still some spots that we've missed, but we're letting this stuff kind of dry up, so hopefully our remaining cans that we already bought won't get absorbed so much into the cloth, but more be on the cloth, and hopefully we can stretch those. But if you do this, yeah, try to find a case of these cans on sale or something along those lines, and gives a pretty convincing, you know, it does lock those folds in. It's not particularly windy right now, but
It's smelly.
it is stinky.
Yes. Gloves, mask.
Yeah, wear a mask.
Most important.
Outside, ventilate. The mask is more because this stuff is thicker than your standard paint, and so
You want that stuff in your lungs.
yeah, as you're close, you're going to get some of that in the air.
Or if you're working with a friend, he's going to spray you.
Spray you, yeah. Well, you know. Touche. So we're gonna let this dry up a little bit more. We're gonna put on another layer of our remaining cans and maybe hit it with the white spray paint just to hopefully kind of get an idea of what the final look's gonna be. And that's gonna be it for today. So, hi Jamie. Did you help us today? No, what did you do today?
I cleaned the moldy water damaged floor in my kitchen.
See, that's actually more important than what we were doing, actually, yeah. So, okay, Greg, so wrap up thoughts on critter number 1 here. What?
It looks pretty good. You know, once we got the idea of how we were supposed to be doing this down, I think the second one's going to go much quicker. I think he actually looks really good. I'd almost, you know, I like to tote it that it's almost Nazgul.
Nazgul. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. I mean, we'll hit it with some white accents to make the black more fold into, you know, the crevices and creeps and such.
Maybe even some moss.
Some moss, maybe, yeah. But I think, in general, that looks pretty cool. Let's say, some thoughts. We thought, well, you know, maybe we could have dyed the...
dyeing the canvas cloth in a large trash can, you know, prior, would have turned this all kind of a light gray and wouldn't have been so much...
A little more forgiving on, you know, because there's going to be some parts when we move it, just even when we move it, I'm not going to move any of these bits really a lot, but some of these folds are going to move and it'll expose the white, and then we're just going to hit it with cheap spray paint to get black again.
Yeah, so save yourself some money if you do this. Dye it first.
Yeah.
Just trash can, dye, hot water, leave it out in the sun and let the sun cook the water inside of the trash can.
Yeah, just to get it
but always
darker.
Add those 2 cups of vinegar.
Vinegar, that's it, yeah. So, okay, so well, I guess it's going to be next Saturday before we see number 2 and any work on the signs.
So this took us 8 cans?
8 yes. Well, 8.5, yeah.
8.5 cans.
So 9, yeah.
And so at, you know, $7 a pop. Yeech.
Yeah. So it's $60 worth of spray. Whew. So, but hey, you know what? It's a lot easier than Monster Mud.
Yeah.
And quicker. So, all right. So until next time, guys. Happy Halloween.